Hey guys, welcome to the review show. My name's Austin and welcome back to our Friday the 13th series. Basically every year that I'm going to be doing a review of Friday the 13th because they're releasing a new steelbook for each of these movies coming out this like every year to celebrate the anniversary of those movies. So I'm like, all right, I want to buy these because like they're not that expensive, like 20 bucks. And I played the Friday the 13th game. I love role playing in the game. I've never seen the movies, so it's like I want to watch them. I want to get the insight of every single movie. So that's what we're basically doing, and we're on Friday the 13th Part 3. Must say that this is definitely the worst one of them. That is probably going to piss off a lot of people. So the ones I've seen, that's the worst one. I didn't like this one at all. I would prefer watching the second one and the first one over that one. This one just has a lot of problems. This movie came out in a time period that where all the movies were coming in 3D, like Freddy Krueger, Jaws, a couple other horror movies. This was like the big time of horror movies trying out 3D, and so there was a lot of weird shots of like, why is it lingering on that shot very oddly? Why is there this like weird, pole thing pointing at me like at this angle? It's because it's in 3D. And so it's just like, and I'm like, this is just stupid. It looks dumb. I also don't have a 3D TV or glasses, so it's like I can't watch it in 3D, so I can't feel the true experience of Friday the 13th Part 3, so maybe it's even better in 3D. I have no, probably not. This was just straight up bad. I mean, like, this was not even funny. At least the other ones were kind of laughable. I'm like, okay, that's like, I can laugh at it. This one, I'm like, what? Okay. Cool. So like basically this one is just not even about camp. It's not even about these these camp leaders. This one is just a bunch of random teens. They decided to go to this one site, like I guess campsite wise, that this guy owned it. And so he's like, he's in a relationship with one of the girls that are there. So that's basically how they get into this situation. But the way that the movie plays out is so stupid. Like, our main lead apparently encountered Jason at some point when he was on his killing spree, which doesn't make any sense because this movie takes place literally maybe a day after, maybe a week after or so of the second one, when Jason actually was the first one that Jason showed up in. So, meaning, were you always meaning the town that you were in, which mostly these camps are all close by to one another, you were here you were here, meaning this doesn't make any sense, because I think she drove from somewhere to see her boyfriend, which lived here, which wasn't in the place where Jason was. So I don't know how she's had an encounter with Jason. It doesn't make any sense to me. To be honest, I was trying not to think about this movie. I was really trying to turn my brain off. I just couldn't. There was a lot of problems showed up. The way that certain cameras were shot. Why Jason was in this movie? Jason hid throughout the whole entire movie. What is wrong with, he just hides in a barn the whole entire movie until it's like, yeah, all right, I'm in the mood now to killing. Which mostly half the cast goes into that barn. Like our main girl and the boyfriend of hers are literally in the barn where he is, and they don't ever. He doesn't like, you know what? Yep, you're dead. You're dead too. Like, they're by themselves. He will kill these random biker gangs which have no plots onto this movie. This was just random. Like they just came out of nowhere. And I'm like, why are you even here? What is your purpose? Oh, to die? Oh, okay. I mean, that's fine. At least if you could die in a more creative way. This movie was, the choreography for this movie was awful. And especially when they die. There's people that die and it's like, that obvious shot. It's like, okay, you're gonna have, the body's gonna be hanging on this beam right there. You're gonna walk past it, and so we see the shot of the body, and next you're gonna turn around. Even though that should have been obvious of you noticing it when you clearly also looked at it It's in your peripheral vision. There's no way that you can miss that fucking dead body. So, and yeah. And, oh, especially when those biker gangs died. There was like one part of Jason. He has a rake and he stabs the dude. But see, the thing is, the rake is like, so you have the 3 pointy things on the end of it. It's pointing down. Why would you? I don't think you would stab. I mean, I guess you can, but that seems like an awkward, movement to do this. Try to stab someone when it's probably easier to do that. You have more. You have a more. See, this is kind of coming off like I might have done something, but I'm just saying. I feel like if I was going to kill, if this is hypothetical, if I was going to kill someone, I would have done this. Because I feel like this would have been but funny thing, but also of that, it's just like the next shot, it's just like, it's pointing, up. Well, no, it's pointing down because the arc is pointing down. But then the next shot, it's like, this movie, that's like the biggest thing that popped out to me for some reason. I don't know why, but I just had to go in deep detail for that. It just tries to be suspenseful like the first two, but way more dumber. I just don't understand. Because in my head, I'm expecting this movie to be just straight up stupid and fun. But no, it really tries to make you care for these characters. I'm like, I don't care, just die. But then half of them die in stupid ways. Only 2 people die in the smartest way. Well, not the smartest ways, but the only 2 people actually truly die in a way that I think, okay, I like that death. Is where these 2 couples in the house, one's having a shower, and one gets his leg broken off. I'm like, that is fucking cool. I like that. More of that. And basically, and the girl dies basically stabbed through the throat, like in the first movie with Kevin Bacon, who gets stabbed through the throat through the bed. And so, this is the part where I'm starting to recognize that they're repeating a lot of stuff in the first one. And it's really true that they do, because this movie ends, no joking, it ends the same way as the first one. For no reason, this girl, so our main girl, who clearly survives and kills Jason, she had no reason gets in a fucking kayak and just goes into the middle of this lake for no reason. I don't know why. It's not like you're in the middle. I mean, you're in the woods, but there's a town maybe 20 minutes away. You could easily walk to the town and get help with no problem. But no, she's like, I'm gonna get in this kayak. I don't know why, it just says it in the script. And the next, does that. She falls asleep, wakes up, and it's literally the same fucking ending where she has a nightmare or somewhat, where Jason pulls her underwater. I'm like, okay, does this have any implications of some form? Is this gonna come back? I don't know. I don't own the other one, so I have no idea. Most likely not. And she just goes insane. And it's just practically the same dialogue. It's like, yeah, she said he came through the water, pulled her under. I don't like this movie. I think it's way worse. But there's tiny little bits I like. I don't know. I just don't think I would be able to watch that one ever again. I could probably watch the first. I can definitely watch the second one. The second one's a little bit better, in my opinion. I like the deaths a little bit better because they're a little bit more creative. It's less serious. There's definitely draggy moments where this still is trying to be suspenseful and it's trying to be scary when you shouldn't be, but it just is. So I'm gonna give Friday the 13th Part 3 a D-. It's practically the same rating as the first one, but I would rather watch the first one over this one. But it's just they're practically the same level as stupidity, but not as fun stupidity. It's just bad stupidity. But yeah, I already have a feeling that I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this. Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Like always, I'll see you guys in the next review. Bye, guys.